Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and there was a lot of discussion on the Windows 11 versus Windows 10 market share from the video I made yesterday, and showing Windows 11 now at 72%. And of course, lots of comments of who, what, how, and you know, people have their own ideas of who's going forward. A lot were saying, oh, well, that's mostly business. From what I see in my own statistics here, because when I post videos on Windows 11, it's obvious that they have a lot more views than the ones on Windows 10. So it tells me, first of all, that, okay, yeah, there's more people now on Windows 11 that are interested in the content. The other thing is that, when Microsoft annoyed everybody with the full screen, Windows 10 is about to expire, and you need to move on to Windows 11. Well, so many times that I said, well, there's no real clear explanation that extended support exists. The phrase they were using kind of hinted, but then it wasn't saying it. So it said, free support is ending and things like that, until it became free anyways. But that phrase, most people saw that as, okay, so Windows 10 is expiring. I need to move on. And I'm sure that had a pretty big effect on even the consumer buying new PCs. There's an interesting thing. I was looking at Dell that actually gave out its sales number. It's for the last quarter of 2025, and it's obvious that PC sales were really, really strong. They have sold a lot more PCs from the previous year. So there was a move towards Windows 11 last year and towards the end of the year, definitely, due to the fact people were starting to rush to buy a Windows 11 compatible PC because they thought Windows 10 was not continuing. This is where it makes it so different from the people here that watch this channel aren't the same people for the most part that have the average person that has a PC day to day that doesn't really look at any tech news or anything. You're here for a reason. One of them is also the fact that a lot of you are kind of a little bit of computer geeks and PC enthusiasts in some way, and that is the audience here for the most part. But the regular folks, they have no idea that there was an extension for Windows 10. It was not that obvious. There was no pop up. Windows 10 didn't pop up anything. You knew it if you went to Windows Update to check, and it would have that little banner that said, oh, by the way, you can, but people don't go to see their Windows updates. People don't do that. The average person just uses a PC and that's it. They do what they want to do, and then it's over. And once again, showing that there's a difference between the people who are here and the people that actually use a PC day to day that don't really care about the rest as long as it works. So, Microsoft, I would have thought at some point might have put a pop up on the screen saying, oh, by the way, you can go into extended support, but no, they're playing it. Let's try not to talk about it so that people don't go there. And even worse, don't ask anybody what's Zero Patch. Nobody knows that there's that service. That is a paid service that you can actually have more than just a year. On Zero Patch right now, they say that Windows 10 is going to be supported at least until 2030. So once again, people here, a lot of you know about it, but regular folks don't. So it's an interesting thing to see that I understand why Windows 11 is moving forward probably fast, because for the average person, all they see and all that Microsoft showed was, oh, well, you're moving forward to simply a new computer, because my computer can't run Windows 11. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.